Tonight, we would like to take you on a journey on many levels. Our stage is opened by Alegba, that Yoruba truth teller and master of meaning, so that we can prepare your ears for our voices and your minds for this story as we choose to tell it. As your interlocutor, I will narrate our story this evening, helping to frame the history that is at the foundation of the song, dance, and comedy that we will be sharing, along with the performance traditions that we have chosen to highlight. Traditions that reflect the artistic and creative journey that happened within the Black community during this time period. As our story opens, you will meet our main characters, country girl and country boy, who, as they travel from south to north and back again, will meet city boy and city girl. The unfolding of their trials and tribulations represents the emotional, mental, and physical migration that happened for so many Black folk after slavery. So, in that great tradition of signifying or retelling our story in our own words, interpreting, reinterpreting common beliefs and understanding, we would like to invite you to join us as we visit the Black roots of vaudeville. Old time, blues, gospel, ragtime, jazz, minstrelsy, tap, comedy, and so much more. And please know that as we signify for you tonight, we are very well aware that we will be touching on some traditions that have historically been dissonant, misinterpreted, or even misrepresented within our own community. But by the end of the evening, we hope that we have clearly communicated our version of events. So welcome to Keep a Song in Your Soul, the roots of Black vaudeville. Enjoy the journey. I'd like to introduce you to that phenomenal powerhouse of pentatonic piano, Mr. Reginald Robinson. Next, we have our professor of plexymetry and percussive perfection, Mr. Sule Greg Wilson. That splendiferous, skilled standout of songsters, Mr. Don Flemons. That gregarious and gifted guitar-playing groovester, Mr. Hubby Jenkins. Our cultivated connoisseur of cool on the clarinet, Miss Allison Russell. All right. That dapper, double-jumping hooper of days gone by, Mr. Reggio McLaughlin. Our fetching and nimble-fingered funambulist of fiddle and vocals, Miss Rhiannon Giddens laughing. That breathtakingly brilliant benefactress of the bona fide blues, Miss Catherine Davis. And last, but certainly not least, that thrilling technician of transcendent timbre on trombone, Miss Angela Wellman. my Lord. My soul is a witness. Oh, my Lord. My soul is a witness. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. My soul is a witness. Oh, my Lord. My soul is a witness. Oh, my Lord. My soul is a witness. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord.
My old mistress promised me
raise the ruckus tonight.
that when she died, she'd set me free.
Raise the ruckus tonight.
Oh, she lived so long that her head got bald.
Raise the ruckus tonight.
I had to help along with the Greenwood Mall.
Raise the ruckus tonight.
Go raise the ruckus tonight.
Raise the ruckus tonight.
Raise the ruckus tonight.
Raise the ruckus tonight. When separate but equal made a mockery of the land of the free.
We hold these truths to be.
When strange fruit became an everyday thing. When sharecropping
Breaking even at the company store.
became a Sisyphean impossibility. All them brown-skinned folks, so-called sons of Ham, now finally free
Sorta.
to make their way across the hills of the Carolinas,
From Appalachia to Buffalo.
through the waterways of Georgia,
From Decatur to Detroit.
beyond the shores of the Mississippi.
From Galveston to Compton.
When all them country girls got tired of watching opportunity all around them while they could only watch and wait, they
And a million like them.
decided to heed the call, the beckoning, that restlessness itching through the soles of their feet and settling into their bones.
There's a brown-skinned girl down the road somewhere, and I hear she's mighty fine. There's a brown-skinned girl down the road somewhere, and clings like a tater vine. There's a brown-skinned girl down the road somewhere, and I hear she's mighty fine. Well, I'm gonna close on down the road and make that brown girl mine. There's a brown-skinned girl down the road somewhere, and I hear she's mighty fun. There's a brown-skinned girl down the road somewhere, she dance till her hair's undone. There's a brown-skinned girl down the road somewhere, I hear she's mighty fun. Now I'm gonna trip on down the road and make that brown my one. Well, we roll up the road, kick off the heels, fiddleman starts his song. Do the bend knee bow and the possum mile, we kinda just tag along. We'll keep it up till the head goes back and we know we're having fun. When the fiddler makes that fine string, it brings a song to me. And I recollect old Nicodemus who sleeps in a hollow tree.
don't stop for law, no traffic when we're raring to go underneath the Harlem moon. And when the defender called, it was hard to ignore. Great migration chain pulling those yearning sons and daughters of the dust down the tracks, tumbling down tracks to cities of concrete and steel.
The promised land.
For those to whom promises never seem to ring true. Citified landscapes at the receiving end of the Illinois Central Railroad, now flowing from whites to browns to blacks.
Detroit.
Black population increase of 114,000 between 1900 and 1920.
Chicago.
Black population increasing by more than a third between 1916 and 1918.
Cleveland.
Black population increased from 1 to 4% by 1920.
St. Louis.
Baltimore.
Harlem. Philadelphia.
More of the same.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
teased his smiles and winning wise set my poor heart a whirl. Sweetie's got lips sweet as rubies, lips just as sweet as can be. But like the sun, sweet is the one and only sweet thing for me. Sweetie, don't you hear what my heart is trying to say? Sweetie, please draw near, whisper about that wedding day. Say, oh, mine all the time, without love, the damn dream. My side, make it glad, I'm just mine bound, sweetie.
Some good news, honey, an invitation to the Dogtown Ball. It's a very swell affair, and all the high browns will be there. I'll wear my high silk hat and a frock tail coat. You wear your parents' gown and your new silk shawl. There ain't no doubt about it, babe, we'll be the best dressed in the hall. I'll be down to get you in a taxi, honey. You better be ready about 8:30. Now, dearie, don't be late. I wanna be there when the band starts playing. Remember when we get there, honey, 2 steps, I'm gonna have 'em all. Gonna dance out both my shoes when they play the Jelly Roll Blues. Tomorrow night at the Dogtown Strutters Ball.
Don't hurt yourself now.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2,
Northern cities filled with Creoles from New Orleans,
Seminoles from Florida,
mixed bloods, all hemmed in and rubbing shoulders with the new Negro. First generation up from chains, free from the fields and free to create. An explosive mix that fathered one art form after another. Black upper and middle classes looking for a way to explore the arts on the legitimate stage. With colored theater, black opera, street corner symphony, the political discourse of W.E.B. and Booker T.
The blues and ragtime.
Oh, with its duple meter and highly syncopated treble lead, echoes of banjo in black and white keys.
Hogan,
Turpin,
Joplin,
Jordan.
Bringing the swing from the country to city streets. This new melting pot set the stage for the spawning of American pop culture. White folks claiming the exotic to define themselves outside of the European standard. Tin Pan Alley churning out music like the best operators in Motown. Birth of the minstrel show.
Rock and roll of the 19th century.
Ethiopian delineators. Tambo. Bones. Jim Dandy. Zip Coon. Black faces used and abused as underclass spokesmen for culture. Joined by
the rugged backwoodsman, Skinflint Yankee,
and free drinking Mick.
Voices of the common man, using the stage as a forum for caustic commentary on high society airs. Gentlemen, be seated.
Well, nigga be a nigga, don't care what you do. Raise the brook at the night. Tie red rim round doorway do. Raise the brook at the night. Put the coat up over that door. Raise the brook at the night. 'Cause that's how you keep that old mojo. Raise the brook at the night. I'm saying you come along and the children come along. While the moon is shining bright, 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 bright. They don't go down the river flow. We gonna raise the brook at the night.
Now that certainly was an energetic rendition y'all just executed. Now let's play.
Yes, we can. No, I can't.
And why not?
'Cause when I went in jail, they just wrecked the musicality out of me.
You don't say.
I gotta tell you about it.
Well, how'd it come about?
Well, when I was in jail, I'm trying to make music. I was always behind a few bars, and I could never get a key.
Now we would like to present a song about the police from our illustrious songster, Mr. Bones Flemons.
I'm going down to my girl's house for a big dance. And after the dance, we're gonna have us a big crap game, and folks, I'm gonna tell you all about it. Now, first thing, honey, is the bumper shake. Turn it right around and go the other way. Out to the wild player, take each trot. Oh, don't that gal think she's very hot? She put her hand on her head, let her mind roll on. Head way back, look at the stars. Oh, she dancing nicely and politely. That's a possum alive. Now we going down to the crap game. Me and some old boys got in the big crap game right out in front of my door. Long to my policeman, stop the game there, boys, 'cause I'm gonna give you a show. So we started a game that very next day out in the same old place. Long to my policeman who run us away. Lord, I'm picking them up, laying them down, turning in and turning round.
Bye-bye, Mr. Officer.
Yes, I'm picking them up, laying them down, turning in and turning round. Bye-bye. He said, stop there, boy, I'm the law and I'll shoot to kill. I turn around and I yell at him, say, reckon you will. Lord, I'm picking them up, laying them down, turning in and turning around. Policeman, bye-bye.
I got a question for you. Why does the chicken cross the playground?
I don't know. Why does the chicken cross the playground?
To get to the other slide.
Well, that sounds like old Black Annie.
I got another question for you.
Yeah?
Why does the chicken say, bah?
I don't know. Why does the chicken say, bah?
Because it can't say, Beethoven.
And now Mr. Tambo Wilson and Mr. Bones Flemons will grace us with Much Ado About Nothing, the sweet sounds of jive.
Yeah. Hey, man, how's it going?
Oh, I'm doing fine.
Oh, well.
Wasn't that fun last night? That NAACP fundraiser, nothing but the talented tenth of the colored aristocracy as far as the eye could see.
Yeah, colored aristocracy, but they sure didn't pay as much.
Well, they pay you for the pep in your step, brother, you know.
Ah, well, you know, I'm tired, man.
Oh, tired, man. You can do nothing longer and harder than anyone I've ever
I
seen.
don't feel well.
Oh, you don't feel well. What is it?
Well, every time I get to my bones, I start to rattle them. I get that feeling.
Oh, I had a feeling like that once.
Yeah?
Yeah, you pick them up and you go like, get the
Yeah,
feeling.
that's it.
Yeah, that's the feeling. That's a horrible thing. What are you doing about that?
Well, I went to go see a music teacher, and he told me that I thought I should.
No, don't do that. You'll get a hernia. Man, what did the teacher tell you? Who was the guy that did that?
Well, that was the teacher that teaches music in the town.
That teacher ain't no good. You need a music teacher that teaches.
I tired him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he couldn't teach me nothing.
Oh, then maybe you need to be with a new band.
Maybe.
Yeah, why don't you give me the band my brother's with?
Yeah?
Yeah, the one they're touring.
Oh, way out there?
Yeah, way out there.
Oh, well, I thought he was
Yeah,
with...
he was, but he quit.
But what's he doing now?
Yeah, I was with that other band. They're over.
Oh, way out there?
Way out there.
Oh, man, I love it out
Isn't
there.
that a nice place?
Now, that's the show with the girls, yeah?
No, that's the show with the girl.
Oh, well, I bet like all musicians, he's probably getting a little bit of that.
No, not him. He's going to get married.
Yeah?
Yes, he is. He's marrying the daughter.
That's a nice girl.
Yeah, isn't that a nice girl?
But listen.
What?
I heard that one time
Now, that was her sister.
Oh.
See, I'm keeping company with her
I
now.
didn't know you knew her.
Oh, I know her in more ways than one.
Yeah?
And I've been knowing her ever
That
since.
long?
Yeah, that long.
Oh, well, funny thing.
Yeah?
I was talking to her father the other day, and then the first thing I know...
Oh, no. See, now that was your fault.
Yeah?
See, what you should have done.
I did.
What?
But it made no difference.
Oh, my goodness. You know what, my man? I like talking to you.
I like talking to you, too.
Because every time I talk to
I
you,
finish every sentence you say.
that's the truth.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to present to you one of the plantation's greatest hits, that Southampton favorite written way back in the quarters in response to the dangers of Nat Turner's War. A tune you might have heard before as the paddle roller song, Run, Jimmy, Run, Run, Hippie, Run. Peace. But tonight, we'd like to take it back to the source and present to you Run, Nigga, Run.
Run, nigga, run. Run, nigga, run. Pad roll to get you.
Run, nigga, run.
This is almost day.
Run, nigga, run.
Pad roll to get you.
Run, nigga,
You
run.
better get away.
Run, nigga, run.
Pad roll to get you.
Run, nigga,
This
run.
is almost day.
Yeah?
Pad roll to get you.
Run, nigga, run.
Let me tell you what's saying. Run, nigga, run. Day is done. Trip down the hollow, gonna have some fun. Meet my donny by the hollow tree. Gonna have some fun with you and me. Walls are fast, but we are faster. I'm gonna do what the man can't pass. I don't care what that buck could do. Ain't nothing that boy can do. Cause it's run, nigga, run. Pad roll to get you.
Run, nigga, run.
It's almost day.
Run, nigga, run.
Pad roll to get you.
Run, nigga, run.
Now you better get away.
Run, nigga, run.
Pad roll to get you.
Run, nigga, run.
Now it's almost day.
Run, nigga, run.
Pad roll to get you.
Run, nigga, run.
You better get away.
Run, nigga, run.
Now what you got to say?
We wear the mask that grins and lies. It hides our cheeks and shades our eyes. This debt we pay to human guile, with torn and bleeding hearts we smile, and mouths with myriad subtleties. Why should the world be overwise in counting all our tears and sighs? Nay, let them only see us while we wear the mask. We smile below great Christ, our cries to thee from tortured souls arise. We sing, but oh, the clay is vile beneath our feet and along the mile. But let the world dream otherwise. We wear the mask.
Now, what'd you think of that, folks? Did you see beneath the mask, through the elaborate shuck and jive, the teeth behind the smile? Mr. Burt Williams, Mr. George Walker, Mr. Ernest Hogan, all them black asses that had it so tough. Even when the northern promoters of that infamous Chitlin circuit banned black faces from their stages, new stages just sprung up way down south. Black tent shows, blues and jazz bands. You see, colored folk have always found a way to take it back, turn the coin, flip the script, move beyond the silencing of drums, reminding us that ever since back in the day, there were always ways to make things known to one another. Ways that have sometimes got lost in all that city grit, come to think of it. Beat down by suffocating walls of concrete and assembly lines of discontent.
I'm so unhappy, I feel so blue, I always feel so sad. I made a mistake right from the start. Oh, it seems so hard to part over this letter that I will write. I hope he will remember when he receives it. See, rider, see what you done, Lord, 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 you made me love you. Now your gal done come. You done made me love you. Now your gal done come. I'm gone away, baby. I won't be back till fall. Lord, 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 I'm going away, babe. Won't be back till fall.
How about y'all sing one? Yeah, let's hit this one. 1, 2.
You want me to come and sing?
Yeah, now.
Hey! How you doing?
You gotta sing some more down. Cakewalkers may come, cakewalkers may go, but I wanna tell you about a couple I know. High-stepping pair, but when it comes for business, not a soul can compare.
Oh!
Here they come, look at them demonstrating, going some. Oh, ain't they syncopating? Talk of the town, tees and brown. They're picking them up and they're laying them down. Dancing fools, oh, ain't they demonstrating? They're in a class of their own. Now the only way to win is to cheat 'em. You may time, but you'll never beat 'em. Strut your stuff. There they are, cakewalking babies, I'm home. Here they come, look at them demonstrating, going some. Boy, ain't they syncopating, talk of the town, tees and brown, picking them up and they're laying them down. Dancing fools, ain't they demonstrating, they're in a class of their own. Now the only way to win is to cheat 'em. You may time, but you'll never beat 'em. Strut your stuff. There they are, cakewalking babies from home.
Come along, get ready, wear your brand new gown, 'cause there's going to be a meeting in this good old town, where you know everybody and they all know you, and you get a rabbit foot to keep away the hoodoo. When you hear that the preaching has begun, bend down low for drive away your sins. When you get religion, you'll wanna shout and sing. There'll be a hot time, old time tonight, my baby. When you hear that bell go ding-a-ling, good old town. There's Miss Gondola Davis and Miss Gondola Brown. Miss Henrietta Beezer, she's all dressed in red. I just hugged and kissed her, and to me then she said,
Please, oh, do not let me fall.
I wouldn't let you fall, baby.
You're mine, I'll have to restore.
That's mighty kind of you.
Be my man, I'll have no man at all.
There'll be a hot time, we'll down tonight, my baby. All going around. And when the thoughts all going in, there'll be a oh yeah.
Break!
Break time.
If you keep drinking, you're gonna get fresh. And you'll wind up thirsting for some fine brown flesh.
Yeah,
So don't you feel my leg? Don't you feel my leg? 'Cause if you feel my leg, you wanna feel my thigh. And if you feel my thigh, you wanna go up high. So don't you feel my leg?
You know, folks is talking about I need some type of foundation garment. Corset, a girdle. But ain't nothing shaking but the peas in the pot. And they wouldn't be shaking if the water wasn't hot.
Fellas, check this out.
Yeah.
Way down in the jungle deep,
The badass lion stepped on a monkey's feet.
the monkey said, motherfucker, can't you see? You standing on my damn feet.
Man, I don't care a word you said. You be glad I'm not standing on your monkey head. So every day, during the end of town, that lion would knock that monkey's ass all over town.
Well, the monkey got wise and started using his wits. He said, I'm gonna put an end to all this ass-kicking shit.
Oh, yeah?
The very next day, he ran up on the line. He said, listen, there's a bad motherfucking elephant coming your way. And when you meet, somebody gonna get their ass kicking. It ain't gonna be me. Yeah, he talked about your family in a hell of a way. It made my hair on my head turn gray. He said your father's a drunk, your brother's a punk. He talked about your mama and your sister too. Then he said ain't a damn thing your coward ass could do. Yeah, and you know your little niece, the pretty one that you love so dear? Said she gave it all up for a bottle of beer. Now, Mr. Lion, you know that ain't right. When you see that elephant, you should start a fight.
Lion said, yeah, well, I'll fix him. I'll tear that elephant limb from limb. Stood up and with a mighty roar, shot out of there like a 44. Zooming through the jungle, knocking down trees, came up on a giraffe, knocked him down to his knees. Yeah. I saw that elephant talking to a swan. I said, okay, you wrinkly ass motherfucker, it's your ass or mine. The elephant looked out the corner of his eye and said, you pick on somebody your own goddamn size. Lion didn't listen, jumped up, made a fancy pass. Elephant kicked him right down on his ass, smacked him in the jaw, popped him in the face, broke all 4 legs, knocked his asshole out of place. Picked him up by the trunk, slammed him into a tree like toothpaste. Lion shit as far as you could see. Fought all night into the next day. I still can't figure out how the lion got away. But he dragged himself back, more dead than alive, just to run into that monkey with his signifying jive.
Damn, man, you don't look so swell. Look, to me, you caught a whole lot of hell. Your eyes is all red, your asshole is blue. I knew from the beginning wasn't a damn thing you can do. I saw that elephant throw your ass up against that tree, because some of that shit got on me. Man, let me tell you something.
What?
You one little doo-doo head sucker I really hate.
Doo-doo head?
Yeah. And you know what?
What?
Every time I'm up in my tree trying to get a little bit, here you come with all that old rah, 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 king of the jungle shit. I told my wife before I left, I should have kicked your ass my damn self. You know, the monkey is laughing, jumping up and down. His feet missed the limb and he fell to the ground.
Like a streak of lightning, a ball of white heat, that lion was on that monkey with all 4 of his feet.
The monkey started crying with tears in his eyes. He said, please, Mr. Lion, I apologize. But if you let me up out of this sand, I'll kick your ass like a natural man.
Oh, yeah?
You know, everybody know you ain't raising no hell. They saw your coward ass jump on me after I fell.
So the lion let him up, squared off, ready to fight.
That monkey ran his ass back up that tree clear out of sight. He looked out of the leaves at the lion and started to grin. He said, damn, Mr. Lion, you've been bullshitted again.
Girls, you know, I was with this old man for a long time. Good God, he was a dusty thing. And finally one day, he just up and died. But you know, they say that you're not supposed to talk about the dead unless you're going to say something good about him. So he's dead. Good. Look up on
The man's in the hospital on his deathbed, wife at his side, and they're both holding hands and sobbing, and he says to her, honey, I do love you. And she says, I know. I'm dying. I know. I've got to tell you something before I go. It'll do my heart good. I know. I was unfaithful to you. I was tipping out on you all through our marriage. And she says, I know. That's why I poisoned your ass. Drums were silenced on the PD River. The dark continent's children found a way to move their talking from their hands to their feet. From circle dance to line dance, flashing rhythms tapped out an intricate code. Fearless communicators like Master Juba, patting, reeling, clogging, stepping on up and shouting them down. Bill Bojangles Robinson in his Stetson bowler and trademark wood-sole shoes, beating out resistance in every understated, syncopated step. Evoking ring shouts, the buck and wing, soft shoe, cakewalk, strutting, Charleston. Second generation up from the overseer's field. Former freestyle common to the frolic in the square, to the post-waltz aesthetic of boy-girl dancing alone. Just Molly and me and the baby make 3. The new urban reality. Jitterbug, bringing the swing from the country life to the big city's hustle.
mind. I've got on my walking shoes. I'm going to walk away my blues. If I lose, let me lose. Mama don't mind. Mama don't mind. You can tell when your man going to leave, going to leave. You can tell when your man going to leave, going to leave. He stays out every night. I'm back home and want to fight. If I lose, let me lose. Mama don't mind. Mama don't mind. My mother told me this years ago. Years ago. My mother told me this years ago. Years ago. Whiskey and trifling men, and the jail would be my end. If I lose, let me lose. Mama don't mind. Mama don't mind.
Ain't it a good thing? Ain't it a good thing? Ain't it a good thing to have more than one woman? Now when I was a young gun in my prime, 6, 8 different women all the time. I had a woman by the name of Lou. Great God Almighty in heaven, what the woman wouldn't do. I had a woman by the name Henrietta. Talked to 6, 8 men, said she never know better. I had a woman by the name was Maddie. She's a slipping and a dotting down in some dark alley. I had a woman by the name was May. First man home, got her every day. A knock made down, stomped in his face. Got my trouble among the police race. I'm gonna work out my time. I got the same doggone woman on my mind. Time I got out, you know I drunk a little gin. Towed right back to May's house again. Time I got the house, she's ready to have a little fun. Made me come back about. She got more than one, but it's a good thing. Ain't it a good thing? Ain't it a good thing to have more than one woman? Now let me tell you a little something, don't you raise no fuss. Most these young women want you to trust. Bow-legged from the ankle plumb to their knee. Y'all's full of devilment and it's aching me. While you out, man, you're trying to study some plan. She's a winking and a blinking at another man. Get out of sight, she peeping through the cracks. Ain't I wonder how long before my old man gets back. Old man get back, she ready to have a little fun. Time to get out of sight, she got more than one, but it's a good thing. Ain't it a good thing? Ain't it a good thing to have more than one woman? Now I'm getting old, Lord, my hair's getting gray. Lord, I'm not bow-legged, but I walk that way. Claim to be the oldest rider of the barn. I known about the women long before I got gone. Some in the daytime, some at night. How in the world you expect to treat the laboring man right? You get out, honey, you're gonna crimp your head. Turn around and sinking, daddy slipping in your bed. Jump in the bed, you're getting to have a little fun. Next thing you wanna know is a little lunch done. Little lunch done from 3 to 4. Now you're talking around where your old man go. You may be brown skin, your color may be black. I say about these women, I won't take it back. I get drunk, love to have my fun, and most all the women got more than one, but it's a good thing. Yeah. Ain't it a good thing? Ain't it a good thing to have more than one woman? Never do.
Poor Negro's field hollers led to the blues, led to jazz, or so we've always been taught. An incomplete one side of the tracks kind of story.
As usual.
Talking code while we work the fields, shouting down the rows.
Gonna dress old Jenny down. This evening gonna dress old Jenny down.
From accounting to strum, from gourd shells to cheese boxes and drum swells, string band music, the missing link. From hoedowns to ragtime.
Those uncomfortable, miserable coons.
Stuck in between and scented of burnt cork. I bet you didn't know that before boarding that northbound train to Clarksdale to score at chess,
Muddy Waters played second fiddle on guitar in a string band.
Many a bluesman stroked that diddly bow.
and moved on from fiddle and banjo. Before being trapped and shellacked to the hot new sound of country and Delta blues, they were calling squares.
Slamming funky lines from homemade acts.
As kin and neighbor would.
Do-si-do and make a grand square.
Ritualized community shapes working, swinging together, cementing bonds of home and village, past and present.
Y'all, grab a partner, come on, grab a partner. All right now, come on. Great big game, all the way right, all the way right, all the way right, all the way right. Now right back left, right back left, now right back left, right back left. Gonna sing
I'm still my turn.
Oh, the Abram coming on. They went downtown and they started to clown. They went downtown and they started to clown. I heard that country boy say, "Man, fine chocolate brown." He had the boodly bum bum. He had the boodly bum bum. He had the boodly bum, boodly bum, boodly bum bum. She said money don't excite me, and we all know well. She said money don't excite me, and that we all know well. But Jackson pulled out $100, man, she almost fell. She had the boodly bum bum, she had the boodly bum bum, she had the boodly bum, boodly bum, boodly bum bum.
No farmer be getting up in the morning such a doggone mule. Oh, babe, 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 babe. I'm climbing up the maple, sliding down the pine. Look at that woman, got a rambling mind. Oh, babe, 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 babe. I'm gonna take the Central, gone and ride it back. I love that L train, clackety-clack. Oh, babe, 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 babe.
As the grandchildren of slaves followed the blues,
whoa, Black Snake Moan,
Crossroad Blues,
into jazz,
Molten Stump,
Caravan,
Why don't you do right?
honeysuckle and mint gave way to factory diesel and the musty smell of body on top of body, dulling the bloom on the urban rose. The cost of freedom, rootless anonymity. Harsh understanding that every coin has two sides.
And to know its true value,
It must be spent.
And like any immigrant missing the old country, folks began chafing at the disconnect, searching their world for ways to get back to their spiritual source, down home.
Moses, way down in Egypt's land, tell old Pharaoh to let my people go. When Israel was in Egypt's land, let my people go. Oh, press so hard they could not stand. Let my people go. Go down, Moses, way down in Egypt's land. Tell old Pharaoh to let my people go.
Brothers and sisters, congregation tonight, let us pray. Oh Lord, we come before thee, knee bent and body bowed before thy throne of grace. We come tonight, empty pitchers before a full fountain, with no value of our own. Oh yes, oh Lord, please listen. Open up a window of heaven and lean out over the parapets of glory and hear us this evening. Oh Lord, have mercy on those proud and dying singers hanging over the gates of hell. Oh Lord, please mount thy milky white horse and ride on down to old hell. Ride down to those dingy gates of hell and stop those sinners in their headlong plunge. And Lord, when I've done drunk my last cup of sorrow, when I've been called everything but a child of God, when I'm done traveling up that steep, rough slope of the mountain, Mary's baby, when it's time for me to rest my peace, please open up that dusky grave for me to lay in peace and wait for that great getting up on. For Lord knows we will understand it better by and by. Let me say amen. Hear it, amen. All right, sister, please bring us out here. Thank you so much.
Rise, choir. Everybody put your hands together. We are tossed and driven by the restless sea of time. Somber skies and howling tempests all succeed the bright sunshine. In that land of perfect day, while the mist have rolled away, we will understand it better by and by. We are often destitute, but the things that life demands, want of food, want of shelter in this thirsty, barren land. We are trusting in the Lord, and according to the Master's word, we will understand it. We will understand it better by and by. Help me sing it now. Oh, by and by, when the morning comes, all the saints of God are gathering home.
the wake of World War after World War, Fred Hampton, Watts, Compton, segregation, desegregation, resegregation, modern-day reality, bringing a new understanding to the post-industrial African-American dream. We see pipeline interrupted. Migration shifted into reverse. Southern states rolling once again into browns and blacks. Atlanta, Houston, New Orleans, Savannah, ready to receive their prodigal children, yearning for new connected communities. In touch with the bittersweet memory of red earth and magnolia. And where there is no promised land, only peace of mind.
We hopped the rockin' Central, thinking we weren't coming back, singing about a better life as we rolled down that track. But that shining city's promise, it never bet on black underneath the Harlem moon. Sure, we survive on dancing, shouting pain from our doors. We just laugh and grin, let the spirit in. That's where our future is born. We still don't pick no cotton. Picking cotton is still taboo. But now we got the White House. Ain't that a fancy howdy-do? We'll keep reaching for that place that feeds us through and through, beneath the all-American moon. When your spirit's down, blues are hanging round, what's the use of a sigh? Sighs don't make a hit, never help a bit, there's a good reason why. Here's the recipe, it will suit you to a T. When the sun is out of sight, even though you miss the light, just to keep things going right, keep a song in your soul. When the dark clouds gather round, that's no time to wear a frown, and your castles tumble down, keep a song in your soul. If you take heed to my story, you'll be introduced to glory, glory. If you keep this thought in view, anything that troubles you disappears like morning dew. Keep a song in your soul. If you keep this thought in view, anything that troubles you disappears like morning dew. Keep a song in your soul.
Boom, boom, ba, 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 da, ba,